What's going on, y'all? In this video, I want to talk to y'all about the fucking assassination killing of the president of Iran. Now, I should have looked this dude's name up, but he got a long ass name with a bunch of syllables. The US/Israel killed them in a bombing in Iran. Along with him, the casualties were some young schoolgirls. 150 other people injured. 150 other people injured, y'all. Goddamn. So basically, the main thing that I seen and noticed is that they're attaching the US and Israel. And isn't it funny that the shit says us, US/Israel? So the main thing I want y'all to really realize is that if you are for America, you might as well be for Israel. Israel is basically America. Israel is basically just the Middle East extension of America. All of the shit that they do, all of the war, all of the economy shit that they got going on, that shit influences and impacts the American economy. All of the American people is tied in with fucking Israel. And you see that Trump just got a fucking wall of fame in Israel. So that's just them telling and showing you that this is the move. This is what we doing. We supporting Israel and we fucking with Israel. And let's just be real. Y'all know I'm an occultist. Y'all know I'm going to give y'all that occult perspective. We don't even know if the dude is even dead. I swear I wish I knew his name. We don't even know if he's really dead. Okay, they did say that there's some footage of it, and hopefully they release that footage. But if they just dangle that footage over your head, and if you don't ever clearly, I guess we'll never see him again, but he may just be wiped off the world stage. He may just be done playing his role. He may just be retired now. Maybe he's fucking in the outer lands. Let's just be real. Let's just be goddamn real, y'all. These people might be in the outer lands. I'm talking about Jeffrey Epstein. I'm talking about Charlie Kirk. And I'm talking about the fucking leader, the supreme leader of Iran, the former supreme leader, allegedly. Let's just be real. Now, when I say the outer lands, I'm talking flat earth. I'm talking the earth being flat. I'm talking 7 continents within it. And I'm talking Antarctica being the ring. And I'm talking outer lands being outside of that ring. Now, the main argument and the main perspective that you need to remember when it comes to that potential theory of the outer lands, just know that's the real unlimited resources. That's the real oil. That's the real gold reserves. That's the real food and fruit and whatever else that it seems to be running out here in the world that we know, in the known lands. That tends to be always some type of strain, some type of scarcity with oil prices and gas, food shortage, this, that, the other. And then meanwhile, they got all of that shit in the outer lands. They got all of every fucking resource that you could think of, every other supply. And then from that perspective, that really allows you to think that, goddamn, maybe all of the world leaders and politicians is working together. Because once you throw that flat earth in there, then really everything opens up. And that's all this shit is about, y'all. You really got to open and free your mind. Because the effect of it is clear. And that's just going to be people's reaction. How people are influenced by the leader of Iran now being dead. People, I just talked to a dude in the gym. Bro was like, Trump don't play. Trump don't fuck around. Let's go, America. Let's fucking go. Let's do it. Yeah. Like, come on, man. It's just sports. It's just picking a sports team and cheering for your fucking side. That's all that this politics shit, that's all of this Trump shit, that's all of this America and Israel shit is all about. Especially when it comes to China being our enemy. And then you know that Iran and China is tied in together. Now let's take it on surface value that the dude is dead. And then let's just say there's going to be a bunch of reactions. Clearly China and other countries in the Middle East is going to react. It's going to be a big fucking reaction. But let's just be grateful and real. Here in America, we don't really got to worry about being bombed. Like, that's a crazy reality when you really think of it. Now, shit, the likelihood that it happens in all of our lifetimes, I would say is pretty high. Whether it's a propaganda 9/11 type event or rather we really getting struck by another country. Of course, the reason that it don't happen is because they understand that the fucking result of them fucking with us would be way more harmful. That's what y'all got to understand, y'all, because like we can all seek and strive to find the truth, And that truth, it is one absolute truth. Rather it's flat earth and outer lands and all of them working together, and, you know, whether it's organic or not, because I always keep that perspective in mind too. But you must understand that the effect is the real thing. And then at the same time, the politicians and world leaders, they play it and go against each other, even though they're not killing each other, they're not really fighting each other. They play and go against each other with words. And then they just have to get the side. They just really have to get your side. They have to get your attention, your friends, your family, the people that you follow. They have to get you rooting for them. They have to do the things to get you on their team and on their side and playing for them. That's it. So, yeah, when you take all of that perspective in mind, it's just like, remember that it's still organic. It's organic and inorganic. It's manipulated, it's simulated, it's theater, and it's real at the same time, because everybody is truly out for their individual influence, just like you and everyone else that you fucking know. So the politicians, they just playing a role. They getting people on their side. They getting the votes. They get in the energy, they get in the likes, they get in the influence. And that's all this game is about. This fucking game of life is about influence. Now, again, let's stay on track. They killed the leader of Iran. It's going to be a reaction. You're going to have people it really just exposes people's true colors. All of these mass polarization events, whether it's organic or inorganic, meaning whether it's a psyop, a psychological operation, it's some fake shit, to the extent of the fakeness can go to the fucking leader of Iran still being alive, and now he just living somewhere else, just off the world stage, never to be seen again. Bro was like 86. He was like one of the oldest world leaders, if not the oldest. So like maybe his time of serving and playing a role was just up, and now he get to vacation for the rest of his days. But you must understand that it's organic, it's real, and because it has a real impact, and then it has a fucking fake impact. I guess the degree of how fake or real it is, the mass polarization psyops. Let me keep myself on track. The mass polarization psyops, y'all. It's these Charlie Kirk shootings. It's fucking Trayvon Martin, black dude getting killed. It's the chick on the RTA bus, on the public bus in Charlotte, getting stabbed by a black dude. You have to look at all of these situations and really consider the fact that it could be fake. It could literally be false flag events. It could be not real. Because were you there? Do you have any absolute proof? Now, I am literally here just giving you that perspective, because I do believe that the chick in Charlotte really got stabbed by that black dude. But was that black dude paid? Was that black dude a MK Ultra person? Was he a CIA agent? Because all bets are on the table when you're under fucking government slavery in your human existence. All bets are on the table. All bets are on the table. All bets are on the table. So if you bet on this, if you predict this, if you think that this is the most probable thing that happened, then it's all possible. You really wasn't there and you really don't know. Do you have full camera footage yourself? Do you have eyewitness accounts? Let's just be real. Let's just be absolutely real, y'all. So the main basis of it all is just to free your mind. It's just to free your mind and stay free. Stay control of your own thoughts. Don't let your imagination drift too far into any certain theory or any certain fact, even if they tell it to you, because they could tell you one thing and then you just go to the whole other side that was influenced and impacted. They're going to tell you another thing. Their truth is going to be a little bit aligned with this. Then it's going to be millions, literally modern day millions, hundreds of millions of different perspectives giving you different truths about what's the true fact of what happened, why it happened, how it happened, if it's real. And then I'm just want to give you that ultimate perspective of thinking about, is it really real? Because it could be theater, it could be fake, it could be false. But this is why you need to worry and focus about your life. Focus on your cash. Focus on your money. Focus on your strength. Focus on your power. Focus on you and what you can control, because you cannot control all of that other shit. You can't control what other people are saying. All you can do is be strong. All you can do is focus on your resources. All you can do is focus on building yourself up, being a leader, being a provider, being a protector, being a good follower, being a good student, learning, listening, staying diligent in your motherfucking pursuits of you. Focus on you, y'all. That's the main takeaway from all of this life shit. All of these events. All of this trying to come down to some truth, some conclusion. Listening to everybody's perspective. Listening to everybody's podcast. Just stay solid and control your mind. Figure out your game. Figure out what you need to do. Figure out what you believe, what you think. And ultimately, like I said, all bets is on the table. Everything could be. Everything is a possibility when you under human government slavery. Stay godlike, my people.